Hey everybody, it is Tonya, Thrifty Treasures. Welcome to episode number 4 of Poshmark Talk. And I'm so excited to have a new panel member joining us permanently. Dwayne of Mothership Products has agreed to become a member with us. Yay!
Yep, I got talked into that pretty easily. Who wouldn't want to be on this panel?
Right. Andy, you want to introduce yourself?
No.
No?
No.
I'm Dwayne, Mothership Products. I do an auction on Saturdays. I'm going to start that up again, so you can look out for that and Mothership Products channel. So.
And you were just saying you have a guest too this Saturday night.
Oh yeah. This week I have Barry, the 5-day flipper. He's on. He's going to come and auction off some stuff this weekend. So
That'd be awesome. Barry's awesome.
I'll have to remember how to do this. It's been a while. So
How long has it been?
I don't know, like 6 weeks, except for the one for you.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, it was 6 weeks, except that one weekend. So
Right.
So,
Okay.
And I had help with that one. So
Right, just a little bit.
yeah, exactly. So
Love you guys. Lauren, you want to go next?
I'm Lauren, Hot Chic Thrift, and sorry, my chair just. I'm happy to hang out with you guys tonight.
We're happy you're here with us. Andy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Andy, the Pearhead Picker. You guys all know most of you know who I am, and if you don't, go check out my channel. So anyway, thanks for having me on tonight, Tonya. I am tired. I put in 11 hours already today, so I'm going to try and stay awake, and I'm also going to try and not read the side chat because Lonnie has already got his sight set on me. So
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Well, I'm so happy that all of y'all are here with me and that we can do this show because I really like it. It's a lot of fun. So today I thought we would just kind of check in with each other and see how things are going in our closets. And I thought it would be fun for us to add a new segment where we show like maybe about 3 to 4 or 5 items that were planned to sell on Poshmark this week or to get listed. And I feel like that would be educational for you guys so that you can get an idea of what what to be looking for and what sells. And I am especially excited to show my items to Lauren so I can get her advice on them.
Nice.
So how are sales, guys?
Pretty good.
Are they stable?
Mine are actually being really stable this week, and I haven't been sharing like at all. I've been so lazy, you guys.
I have too. I've been really bad.
I'm going to share my whole closet twice tonight after the show because it's the first chance I've had to do it. Like, I just have been so busy. I haven't been able to do it. But I've kept having sales. I probably would have had more sales if I'd been sharing. But I've sold, let me look here.
How many followers do you have, Lauren? You have a lot.
Yeah, I have right now 86,900.
Oh gosh.
I'll have over maybe even tomorrow. If I share twice tonight, I'll probably have that number by tomorrow.
So essentially, every member of Poshmark follows Lauren's closet.
There's some people that have like 1 million followers or over 1 million. There's one girl I follow on Instagram that does, and she has that many on her Poshmark. It's just
that's nuts.
Yeah, it is. I'm just trying to get to that 5,000 mark so I can, what do they call it? Ambassador? What do they call it?
Ambassador.
Yeah.
Just the followers will come if you list.
I know. I'm being lazy. So I've listed quite a few things on eBay this week, but I haven't cross-posted yet. So I need to get busy doing that.
See, for me, like if I list something on eBay, it's an automatic cross-post to Poshmark. I mean, it's just like, because it's already there, the photos are right there, everything is all, so it's just like, as soon as it goes on eBay, it's copy, move right over, and then my phone, I'm already in the folder where all my pictures are at. I just quick upload, paste it in. I mean, I do it instantaneous. I mean, it's instead of trying to go back and forth, because I would totally forget. Yeah, it's just right now for me, and I think that works best.
And I just cut and paste my whole description.
Yep.
Just from eBay right into the description. The only thing I ever have to change is the length of my title because the title's shorter.
Yeah.
So, but other than that, yeah, it's just a cut and paste, put the pictures in and go through and, tell them how I want to ship it, and it's done.
Because essentially kind of like how I do it is like, it's what I'm doing my eBay listing. What I'm doing the item description field is as soon as I'm done with like that section, I copy that immediately. And then I finish filling out all the stuff on eBay. And then when I hit, submit or whatever, then I already have a tab up for Poshmark. I just go right into Poshmark and I go right into that box before I even load my photos, hit paste. I already got my description there. Then I go in and I hit upload my photos. And it's literally like 2 minutes tops. I mean, I don't even think it takes me 2 minutes to go from one to the other and be completely done. It's super fast.
And I do about the same thing. I do the whole eBay listing, but before I hit submit, that's when I cut it and paste it into Mercari and Poshmark at the same time. Yeah. And then I'll go through and I'll submit all three of them.
Right.
Yeah. I think what slowed me down this week was I'm just kind of now getting back into the swing of things again with listing. And I started doing drafts. So I was doing the drafts, and I think that threw me off from my Poshmark cross-posting for sure.
Oh, yeah, I imagine, because I get out of that rhythm, and then it's like, oh, wait, I can't do it now this way.
Right. I was just in a hurry to get something up. You know what I mean? So
that's one thing I don't do is drafts. For whatever reason, I've never got into doing drafts. I just, I think it's because so many of my items are already a sell similar type of item anyway. I can just go find it, hit sell similar. All the information's already there. I just got to change one or two little things and it's good to go. So I'm not usually like making drafts for stuff.
Right.
See, and I do drafts on my hard goods. Usually what it is I'll inventory it, write up my draft real quick. And then I haven't taken pictures yet. So then it's a draft until I take pictures. But yeah, clothing, I don't do drafts because like you, I do a sell similar. So.
Right. We got a question from Tammy. She says, why would someone share one of your items many times, like 8 to 10 times, instead of sharing several items?
Because they're trying to cheat to get ambassador status. That's the only reason I would think. Or if
either that or if it's maybe it's a bot or something like that where it's programmed to do it that way or something. That would be my guess.
Have too many bots right now. They usually catch up with it. That would be my guess. Or if someone thinks that it's helping, but really,
I actually have a question. Okay, so when someone does, because this keeps coming up all the time, and I think I had this wrote down last time to ask, and it's still continuing. So when someone does somebody created a bundle, okay, so I'll go into, I'll go hit the thing to like send them an offer. Sometimes the item will be there so I can send it. And sometimes when you do it, there'll be nothing there. And like, I can screen share this, like, because actually I just had one come through. It looked like it said about 22 hours ago. And I go and hit it and there's actually nothing in there. Okay.
Bundle?
That happens to me like 30 times a day.
Yeah.
So if you're on mobile and you click to share, you can click add to bundle and it's really close to the share button. So a lot of people accidentally make a bundle.
Oh, I do that all the time. Yes.
Okay. So are they going back in and then and removing that? Is okay? Because it's like I see that I see that quite often. It's like, oh, hey, so and so, created a bundle, and I'll go and I'll click on it, and I'm like, there'll be nothing in the, in there at all. And then I've got other people where the item's still there, so I can send them an offer or whatever. So
yeah, I've had friends message me, Tonya, do you really want that? But it was a mistake. I was just trying to share and I accidentally bundled. So.
Nice.
Very cool.
So Michelle Lathan says that she finally got ambassador status. Congratulations.
Nice.
All right. Good job.
That's awesome.
You know what? That is not even one of my goals.
No. Honestly, it's not even one of mine either.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really been pushing that either. I haven't actually been overly active on there the last 3 weeks. I'm hoping after this weekend, then things will finally calm over. We have the wedding this Saturday, so I'm hoping that I can finally start breathing again, and I can get back in a routine of doing things and what have you. But my sales have they've kind of fallen off and what have you. So anyway, last Saturday after the 6-pack show, they have this weekend they did the. Was it closet clear out?
Yes.
Okay. So I've never done that before or whatever. And so anyway, after the 6-pack show, I always usually every night or every time after the 6-pack show, it's always after 9 o'clock here. So they're doing one of the parties where you can share your entire closet. So since I'm already awake, I go and I try to share my whole thing. Well, since they had the closet clear out thing, I decided to try that. And I actually got 3 sales that night in
Really?
like in that 2 hours. Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
it was just, yeah, I was like, and I didn't realize that how the closet clear out works is Poshmark actually gives them a shipping discount where when we do like the shipping discount to like our likers or whatever, we actually pay, like if we give them the free shipping or the $1.50 off, we pay that. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that
Yeah,
correct,
you do.
Lauren? Okay, so during the clear out, Poshmark actually eats that shipping, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, so I ended up getting 3 sales in like 2 hours, which was like, I was like super, you know, I mean, all I had to do was like lower my items by 10%. And there's an actual button on there, just gives you, you just hit like price drop. It'll actually give you the suggested amount, like the 10%. And I just hit it. And then it goes to like all your likers. And yeah, I mean, I got one of them, I got like almost instantly. I sold a pair of jeans almost as soon as I sent it out. And then I sold the other couple before I was done listing. And I was like, this is amazing.
I've never done it, so I'll have to try that.
Yeah, me too. I haven't been super active either. Like I said, I'm just now starting to get back into the swing of things again. So I'll have to pay attention. I wonder, how often do they do that, you guys? The blowout like that?
I feel like in the summer they do it more often. I want to say like every other week.
Okay.
I feel like it has been every other week lately.
Like, is there a certain day of the week that they do it?
No, they just randomly will do it. They usually email you. So I usually notice it in my email before my app even that I know it's coming. So
Yeah.
or on Instagram because I follow so many Poshmark people on Instagram. Someone will usually always post it.
Yeah. In the chat, Carla Kopic says, I had heard once that once you reach ambassador status, something happens with the algorithm and your sales tank immediately.
I did answer her in the chat
Oh,
just
did
a
you?
second ago. I've heard people say that too, but I think it's because they aren't sharing as much and they're not listing as consistently once they reach it. Because if you're like me, when you reach a goal, you're kind of like, oh, well, I'm not going to try as hard now. So I really think that's it. Because when I list consistently, my sales are through the roof. And
Yeah.
I've been terrible this month. It'll actually be good to compare for the next show we have how much better next month will be for me. Because I'll be listing.
That's something I've kind of actually noticed myself because I was staying pretty active with it, and here about the last 3 weeks, I just have no time, or like I've only listed like 1 or 2 items, and my stuff is like almost completely stopped. I mean, I've got some extremely lowball offers on some stuff, but I think those were just random things anyway. But then, like I said, when we had that closet clear out the other night, I was sharing my entire thing, and then I was basically giving a discount to everybody or that shipping discount, and all of a sudden it was like boom, 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 and I was like going, oh my god, I mean, I was super happy with that. So I guess it's just need to kind of stay on it because it does seem to make a difference.
Yeah. You know what makes me happy is when somebody just outright buys it and they don't even bother sending me an offer.
Right.
They just buy it.
I had one of those sales this weekend. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think I had a couple sales that were that way, which I usually get surprised because I mean it's literally my mindset. If I see make an offer, that means automatically they're willing to take less. That's just But actually, I got to follow up on that question because I've actually tried to purchase a couple items over the past couple weeks, and so like one item was like $15. So I sent somebody a $10 offer, which I don't think that's insulting, and I've got like nothing back. So I sent the same person a $12 offer. Okay, we're talking $3, and they still never responded. Is there like a length of time for a response, or just some people just like
some people ignore it?
Just some people just don't even. Yeah. And I know I had another item that I'd put like a I did an offer on, and I was like, man, I go, I've done this to like 2 people in a row now, and I go, I'm not getting like anything. And I was like going, I don't think my offers have been insulting or lowballed by any means, because in the other one, I think it was a little more money, but I mean, I was only off by maybe like $10 or so to start, because I figured, okay, they're going to come back at something, and it was just like nothing at all. And I try to be in the habit of, someone sends me an offer, to always at least counter, even if they send me some, you got something listed for $50 and they send you, a $6 offer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was getting a lot of those, and I'm like, I still will respond with something that's reasonable. I mean,
I
just
do
to
that
at
as
least
well.
to acknowledge them.
Even if
not only that, but I've had several where once you put in, like you said, they'll say 6 on a $50 item. They'll put in 6. I'll put 48 or 45, and they'll accept.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean,
I think it's just they're looking for something. Some kind of.
Maybe they're hoping you're gonna come back and say 25 or something like that. Sweet. I mean. Yeah.
So I always counter.
I do
even
too.
if they're really lowball offers.
Well,
but what I usually will do is I'll say in the little message part, I'll say this is the best I can do, and that's like, okay, don't send me any more damn offers. I'll just decline them after that.
Right. Yeah. Now, is Poshmark like eBay in the fact that like eBay frowns on not responding to stuff like that? So like, I mean, you get what I'm saying? Like eBay sometimes
algorithm, if they notice it or not.
Right. Does Poshmark's algorithm, does that?
I don't know. I always respond super quickly.
Right.
So
and I think that's because that's been ingrained into my head, through selling on eBay, to make sure you always, entertain, always answer everybody, and then try to do it as quick as you can. So I didn't know if that's something that Poshmark does as well. They punish you for maybe not, answering stuff or not answering it in a timely manner.
That's a good question, Andy. I was curious.
That is a good question. I would think that somehow their algorithm would recognize how long it takes you to respond, because they notice how much you're sharing.
Right.
They probably notice if you're responding and engaging.
I did want to make sure we got all the questions. Here's one for fun. Kathleen says, Andy, you renewing your vows?
Oh God, no. I actually did answer. No, my stepson's getting married, and exactly a year from that wedding, my stepdaughter is getting married. So, yeah, poor Andy is not ever going to get ahead at all. So, yeah, I've got so much money going out. So, it's crazy, man. Kids are expensive.
Yes, they are. I don't think we answered this one. Brenda Botzer asked, are the sales on Poshmark versus Etsy worth the extra commission?
I think so, for certain things. Like some things I can sell for way more money. I'm using eBay as an example.
Yeah.
I can sell them for way more on Poshmark than eBay, so I don't care about the cut.
I think almost everything I've sold on Poshmark has been for more than I would have got on eBay. And actually, I have almost everything listed on Poshmark more than I do on eBay.
Yeah, because
I do too.
How many people are viewing your item or the certain person? You want the right person to buy it. So if the right person is there, they're going to pay more.
Right. And then we have another one from Tam's Place. How long should you wait before sending an offer to someone who made a bundle? Should you send an offer immediately or wait a while in case they're looking and want to add more?
And I did answer this in the chat, but I'm going to read my answer aloud anyway. I usually wait about 10 minutes just to make sure people have enough time to look, but not too long that they lose interest. And then I'll send them an offer.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring up the big elephant in the room. Carla says, will the price of Kate Spade skyrocket? She sadly hung herself this morning. So Tracy had posted something in our Facebook group this morning, and I was shocked to read it. I couldn't believe what I was reading. So
so sad.
Very sad. I agree. And I definitely think her stuff will probably skyrocket. What do you think, Lauren?
I think the original stuff will, because she sold her company a couple years ago. But I mean, like the vintage stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try to find a vintage one to show you guys so you kind of know what I'm saying here.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I remember we went to the Galleria not too long ago, and we popped in the Kate Spade store, and there was some really cute stuff. I remember seeing in particular, I really liked, they had this really cute red lobster purse, and it was like in the shape of a little lobster. It was so stinking cute. I wanted it so bad, but that stuff is so expensive.
I know. I buy all mine pre-owned, so it's cheaper.
Right.
So like, here's a vintage Kate Spade tote from like late 90s, early 2000s.
Oh,
Super
wow.
popular.
Yeah.
I had this bag like 10 years ago, and it was one of my favorites. But
Yeah,
you get
very
classic
sleek. I like
Kate
it.
Spade people that actually search out the old styles, and I bet that those are just going to go through the roof now.
Yeah, and I saw my friend Nicole over at State's Place. She has really Kate Spade bag that was in her listing pile that I think she's going to be listing. So people are
The
definitely
vintage stuff all will have like emblem type things on the front. You can kind of see that. Sorry, I know my light in here is.
Do the other ones after she sold the company not have an emblem like that?
I'll show you a newer one. Most of the new ones, they're kind of like embroidered into the leather. Sorry. Like, this is a newer bag. The tagging's just a little bit different.
Okay, yeah, it looks like it has a little bit more hardware on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But here's like another tote. Like, they just slightly changed the look of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using eBay to show you guys because it was easier for me to pull up than Poshmark. Sorry.
Also, I wanted to go ahead, as long as we're doing all the questions right now, I was going to address Melissa Davis from our Facebook group. She asked, when you cross-post, do you price your items the same? She has been pricing a little bit higher on Posh than eBay. So I would say I definitely go a little bit higher on Posh too, just because I'm definitely expecting that offer to come rolling in. You know what I mean?
That's what I do too. I usually do about, I don't know, it's not a science for me, but about 10% more at least when I do it. I just kind of figure it into the price there. That kind of covers the extra fees. Plus, like we've been saying, that a lot of the stuff goes for higher value.
Yes, definitely. Well, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and put question in all caps in the chat, and we'll be sure and get to those for you guys.
I'm actually looking up solds for Kate Spade right now on Poshmark because I'm curious.
I know. I was totally going to do it later on tonight when I was laying in bed. I was going to go check that out because I'm
seeing if more vintage is selling on here. Then
hey, you know what me and Dwayne won't be doing tonight?
Yeah. Yep. Got nothing there. I can't talk to that at all.
Sometimes I kind of like this guy's perspective because like they do things like completely different than like
Sure.
We're so like real minimalistic and simplistic, right? Where they're like, you know, all fancy and over the top and what have you. So yeah, it's definitely.
Well, they were showing those bags. I'm like, a bag. You know, just yeah. No, it doesn't bring up any passion in me or anything. So.
Right.
All right, you guys want to hear something really crazy?
What?
So I'm not sure how many of these sold today because Poshmark doesn't really have dates, but I just did it like the earliest listed. Every single thing as I'm rolling down was new with tags.
Really?
Looking at the solds, like I'm probably down to the 30th thing now before I get into something that's pre-owned.
Wow.
So that's interesting.
That is interesting. I was going to tell Andy, do you feel better now that the playing field is a little bit more level now? 2 guys, 2 girls.
Hey, I'm good with 2 girls. I'm okay.
Oh my God, you're so crazy.
Why do I have a feeling that Steve is probably going to like have this in some sort of screen, you know, sort of thing or whatever later? That's going to bite me in the butt. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, probably.
Right into it.
Your friend won't let you live that one down, buddy.
No.
Where's Lonnie? He is really minding, like he's behaving, isn't he? Or is he messaging you?
I think he ditched us.
I think he ditched us
Still
too.
there, Lonnie?
You
I know
might.
he was
Listening.
posting things in the other chat, but I think you purposely. I mean, I think he actually listened to you, Tonya. He must really respect you.
I feel bad now. I was just kidding, Lonnie.
Hey, that's actually a good. The question in the side chat, because actually that was going to be another one of my questions, because I just seen that somebody might have gotten some trouble for having multiple accounts.
Okay, you want to read it?
Oh, who did?
I'm not gonna. I'll say the name later because I.
You can just give me an example of the situation without.
Well,
saying
no,
no.
I think that somebody. Hang on here. Well, this is from G Jasso. It says, "Can you have more than one Poshmark account? Is that frowned upon, or is that?"
I don't. Well, now I didn't think it was frowned upon, but with what you said, maybe it is. Because
Yeah,
I have more than one account.
I
Yeah,
thought about it, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet.
So you can, as long as you register them with separate email addresses, it's possible.
What's the advantage of that, though? I mean, since you don't, I mean,
For me,
you
be taking a gamble, like listing a coffee mug or something like that. Something that they don't
okay.
traditionally approve
Something
of.
you don't want your main one to get shut down, not necessarily to break it into niches or anything.
Yeah, or something like that. And people do it all the time. Like I will go and search like snow globe on Poshmark, and there'll be stuff there, but you don't want to. Like Lauren advised me not to do that, and it'd probably be best to have a second account if you wanted to try and list something like that. And I think that's good.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to risk your main account where you have so much time invested listing all that inventory.
Yeah, because I have two right now. I have one that goes and connects to my website page and my Instagram that sells, so it's like more professional. And then I have my regular one that I share with all of you guys that I actually do more business on, but I sell a lot of my personal stuff on this account too. So I guess it's just, I just kind of did it so I'd look more professional if someone was clicking through from my website to my Poshmark somehow.
Brooke Allen has an answer to it. She says, you have to have permission. Send an email to Poshmark for approval.
I did have
maybe.
permission. So.
Well, I think she was just answering if you can have them or not.
So it is allowed as long as you have Poshmark's permission.
Hi to John. I just saw him in the chat.
Oh, hey, John.
Mommy's back.
In the house. Let's see. So, we just got a super chat. Thank you, One Shot Happy. Should a male female team open 2 accounts or just one?
If you can open 2, I would, because you never know how big you're gonna get, and it might be nice to just have one account just for men's stuff and one account just for women's stuff.
That's a good idea. Thank you so much, One Shot Happy. I like your name. Okay, so Connie's asking me if we read her question, but I wanted to make sure we got to Tam's. I'm trying to go in order. What do you guys think? Tammy says, what do you guys think of the new feature added to offer to likers? The offer is sent to anyone new who likes your item. I'm conflicted about that. I haven't been on there a whole lot in the past couple of weeks, so I'm not sure what's going on. Do you know anything about that, Andy or Lauren or Dwayne?
No,
not I.
My head.
Okay, we'll have to get back to you on that one, Tammy. And then Connie asked, wanted to ask you guys, have you had issues with your Posh app? Mine, when I have had offers, etc., it keeps trying to load for a while and won't let me see what someone messages me.
I actually use my desktop more than anything, though, because
I was going to say that.
I do
be
too.
on the computer all day, so I usually just have my Poshmark up.
Yeah, and sometimes when my apps start acting quirky like that, I'll just turn my phone off and turn it back on, and then lots of times that will resolve the problem. Let's see. Princess Casserole asks, how many is too many to share to a party?
There's never too many to share. If I can share my whole closet, I do.
Yeah.
I wish they had. I wish they would do some update, or there was a button where you share an entire closet. Boom. That would be wonderful, because that's the only thing I hate is, it takes, I mean, I've got, I don't know how many items in my thing, but it takes a little while to, share all of them. But it's probably because I'm usually trying to organize as I'm, doing that.
Dwayne, you want to grab?
Right, but I think Lauren was talking about that before, though, that if they did that, then it would kind of take away from the actual sharing part because everybody would just share everything. So it really would kind of dilute it.
Adding on that too, I think that who's really active, who's going to respond, who's going to send your item out right away too, because those are the items that are shared. People that are really involved. Just my 2 cents. So I kind of like the empty share.
I'm not really involved. I just want someone to buy my stuff.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we have another question from Pam and a bunch of numbers. I am new and have sold on eBay and Amazon, so it is starting to sell on Poshmark about the same to start and keep running as the other two. Me personally, I think Poshmark is way easier than all of those. It really is simple to list.
So easy.
You don't have to worry about all the little rules and stuff behind the scenes. You know exactly right away how much you're going to get. There's just a lot less fluff in it than like eBay and Amazon. The rules are just, you can go read the rules and they make sense. You don't have to try and dig deep to figure out exactly what you can and can't sell or, things like that. So I think it's easier, but I came from a place like you where I was doing eBay before. So
right.
To me, it's easier than eBay and Amazon. But if you were just to start as on Poshmark, I don't know how that would.
I love the fact that you don't have to keep relisting stuff, paying fees to relist those items. Yeah, I mean, just the time. I mean, some people probably complain, I think, or, a little maybe, they don't like the 20%, I mean? But when you're looking at, eBay's charging between eBay and PayPal, they're charging 13%. So you only got a 7% difference, but you're also not paying relisting fees every month, and you're not doing, the final, and you're not paying final value fee or the final value, whatever, on top of that. So, overall,
and store fees.
It's amazing.
There you go. Yeah, the store subscription fees. So, overall, it may actually be cheaper.
Yeah. I mean,
or almost a wash anyway, depending on how long you have your items setting up there. But yeah.
Yeah. So how many people dread that eBay invoice, right? Mine comes in the middle of the month and I'm like, oh gosh, it's a big old chunk right out of my PayPal account and I just dread it. But with Poshmark, I'm excited when things sell because I know once they receive it that I'm going to have money sitting on my account and it's a good feeling.
Yes.
I want that money to be gone and taken out right away. I love that. I love it when they do
it too.
So much better.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see here. Let's see. We got a couple other questions.
Hey, actually, speak about taking your money out of the thing. Now, I've read where some people say that, like, when you go and request your funds or whatever, sometimes like you get it in a day, and I've heard of other people saying that it takes them 4 or 5 days to get that money, even if they request it on like a Monday or Is there? Do you guys know anything about that? That like for some people it's super quick, for other people it's almost instant. It's like next day.
Mine's like next day. It's super fast.
Okay, yeah, mine seems to be that way. But I think I was reading in I don't know one of the Facebook groups or something. But there was a bunch of people that were discussing that. Yeah, and they were saying that sometimes it even takes them a week or more to get their funds. So I didn't know if there was maybe a reason behind that or. Something. I mean, I typically get mine, normally when I take a withdrawal, it's either that, okay, I have something coming up or I'm paying for something for this stinking wedding and I need some extra cash. It was like, okay, how much is in my Poshmark right now?
So funny. Poor Andy.
See, and I've never taken any out. Mine's just kind of sitting in there. I forget about it, honestly. It's not like eBay because that's my working capital.
It's been really nice because honestly, Poshmark has almost been, for me personally, like a savings account.
Right.
It's like my eBay there are things that some of that money gets allocated for along with, my other stuff. But it's like Poshmark, it's like everything, it just sits there. It just sits there and sits there and sits there. And then all of a sudden I'm like going, oh, I could just hit, send me some cash now. Now I got a little extra play money, or I got, whatever, or, I got to pay for a dinner or something.
Andy's Poshmark ATM.
Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, I do.
Let's see. What are the other questions here? We have Princess Casserole ask, should I care about being a Posh ambassador?
I love that, Carla. That's so funny.
That's all. That's an all Lauren thing.
Lauren, help us.
I don't think that you should spend eons of time working at it. Just let it happen naturally. List your stuff, share a couple times a day or once a day or however many it is for you that you share. Make a couple sales, buy a couple things. It'll happen. I don't believe in wasting tons of time to get there.
Right. That's good advice.
That's a great way to think of it. Just, and I think that's originally what Posh was expecting. They want to take the people that are active and raise them up a bit, not like everybody's saying, oh, I share 40 times one item. That's not what they were looking for. They were looking for people to be consistent and busy.
Well, I think that's part of why people say their sales drop off too, how we were talking before. Because I think Poshmark gets used to how active you are, and they'll just kind of just drop you off if you stop doing everything. Because
Right.
My sales have dropped off in the last 2 days, and it's been 6 days, I think, since I shared anything now. So it's starting to recognize that I'm not doing anything. So hopefully I can push it back up if I share a lot tonight and the rest of the week. But I think it notices.
Right.
Oh, that's a good one, Andy. Ask Silverhair Stacker. That's a good one.
Yeah, I thought Todd's question was pretty good. Okay, so Todd Silverhair Stacker says, can I list Army surplus on Posh? Now, I would assume as long as it's clothing, or the clothing-related items, you should be fine, correct?
Or accessories, right?
Yeah, it'd be fine if it's clothing.
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's boots, hats, gloves, belts, that sort of, I mean, I wouldn't be putting canteens and, knives and stuff like that up there, but.
Hey, those are accessories.
Those are man accessories, right?
Yeah, exactly. Right. That's a hunter's accessory, So, let's see. I think we're caught up, right? Oh, wait.
I think Adam had one, didn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna.
His was more of a statement, though.
Oh, okay.
A good statement.
Yeah, okay, I'll read it. You want to read it?
Go, you go right ahead.
Okay, so Adam, A517, says, from what I've seen, just observing, is Poshmark is much more seller-friendly, heavily discounted shipping, and almost no returns, whereas it seems with eBay, encourages returns. So,
yeah, I agree
with that. That's true, and I never really thought about that, but yeah, Poshmark totally discourages returns, I feel like, and eBay encourages them. That's true, Adam.
Yeah, eBay wants to be flexible, where Poshmark, I think it's like, hey, you bought it. If you don't like it, that's your own fault. If it's
fuck it up, yeah, it's yours.
Yeah. So.
Well, I think too, lots of sellers, everybody will answer questions. It's kind of your own fault if you buy something and you don't ask any questions about it first.
Right. I think the only concern I have is the same with clothing, especially, is color. Because my picture looks right to me, but if I was to buy something and I wanted a particular color and it came, just off, or the picture wasn't just quite right, that would be the only thing that I could see where I couldn't do much about. If somebody asked, hey, is this really blue? Yeah. I mean, what do you go there?
Yeah.
So my grandma, she is so stinking cute. So she's not selling on eBay anymore, but she plans to start up again soon. But she went out a while back and bought her a 64 count Crayola box, and she uses those Crayolas to help her determine.
That's awesome.
Colors. Isn't that cute?
Great idea. I think I have one of those too. I have to go find mine.
Right.
Yeah, I got macaroni cheese yellow here.
So Kathleen KM Riggs says, how long has each panel member been selling on Poshmark? I've been on Poshmark since 2016. I signed up as soon as I heard about it, but I didn't really become active with it until this year.
I'm going to look at mine. I never remember how long I was doing it. I
think it's been forever, since the beginning.
How do how do you look it up?
Much.
I think
I just gotta find it.
I have to look too. I think is it under account settings or?
It's under the about section.
Oh, okay.
I'm on my desktop though, so now I can't figure it out.
And while she's looking that up, let me give you guys a tip. Like whenever my friends sign up for Poshmark, like I usually want to go in and find their like about picture or whatever and like welcome them. And you guys, the very beginning, I would be scrolling all the way through their items trying to find the picture. All you have to do is go click on the about. I didn't know that. And then their picture will be right there. And if it's somebody you're close to and you guys know a lot of the same people, that's a great place to go pick up other people to follow. Like if you guys want to go find my picture or, you know, Andy's or Lauren's or Dwayne's.
Right. That was one of the best tips from the last episode that we did because they're, you know, like Dwayne and actually all you guys, I finally was like, okay, now I know how to, you know, I could go and share their closets, you know what I mean? So yeah, I liked all your guys' photos. Now I go to my, you know, my likes and all your little smiling faces are up there and Dwayne's spaceship. So yeah, I mean, but I could go and and share everybody's stuff real quick and easy. So yeah, that's
right. That's another good tip. It's an easy place to find all your friends in one place and then go share all their stuff. As long as you're sharing stuff, you might as well be sharing your friends' stuff.
And when they go and check me, then they can also see other things I'm interested in. So if you want to send me a gift, that I have all my likes.
Right. You want to send me that Kate Spade lobster purse, you know, you forward it this way.
All right. So I joined Posh November of 2017.
Okay.
So, okay, where is this at now?
If you go right under your big screen, your big banner, it says about over to the right.
My big banner, like where
you go into your closet.
Okay, in my closet. Okay.
And right below your pictures, it says about on the right hand side.
Oh, okay.
Since I have multiple accounts, I just checked all of them.
What does it say?
My first account, I've been a member since January of 2013.
Wow.
And then my big account that blew up, the one that I mainly sell off of, I've been on that account since November 2014.
Wow.
And then I just made a store account like this last year. I've almost had that one for a year now.
So I am February of 2018. Not too bad.
Not too bad at all for how good you're doing, Andy.
I know you
I was
like the amount of sales I got.
I was super active on it at first, and like I said, I just been extremely busy, you know, as of in the last couple of months, just you know, off and on. And like I said, hopefully that can get back into some sort of routine. Plus, when it's summer and it's a super nice day, I'm not sitting in the house, you know what I mean? And I have actually taken my laptop out back, and I'll sit out back and I'll kind of fart around out there.
That's what I do too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because I love to be outside, and so last thing I want to be doing is, you know, sitting down here, you know, sharing my closet or doing what have you. That's the last for me is I guess the last thing I'm doing today. So that's something I'll do at 3:30 in the morning when I wake up early, you know, on a Saturday or something. It's like, okay, I'm doing this now. Exactly. I'm not doing nothing else. So,
and that's
actually, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say that's a great tip, you know, to get outdoors because like in the summertime, we pretty much consider our patio another room outside. Like we eat dinner out there. You know, I'll take my MacBook out there and I'll go out there and list and take pictures and do stuff. And it's a great way to improve your, what am I trying to say here? Your attitude, like, you know, it's upbeat, happy, sunshine.
Morale.
Yes.
So I was going to say, so Lauren is the veteran here. Way to go, Lauren, is what Cambridge said. And I would venture to say that Lauren is the reason that probably me and Andy for sure, possibly even Tonya started doing this. So
I agree with that 100%. Lauren is totally the reason why I got it.
Lauren was after me big time. She was like, "Hey, you need to be doing this. You need to do this. There's something to do." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. So after much scoffing and everything else, I finally did it. And I was just like, "Oh my gosh!" I go, "This platform is awesome." So,
way too easy.
Yeah, no, honestly, it was almost like you said, it was almost way too easy.
Yeah. I was the same way. It's like, I don't want to have to learn something else, but really there's no learning involved here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so simple.
Learning curve. Like it's just stupid simple. It really is, you guys. So, hey, so you guys want to share our stuff? You want to take turns and like, we'll show one item and okay, I'll go first. because I'm super excited about this find.
We can't tell. We can't tell at all.
I'm super excited about everything always, right? But look at these. Aren't they cute?
Those are adorable. Are they
They're Lily Pulitzer.
Oh.
Yeah, and look how it has a little scallop.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how much? I got these. They're size 2, and they're called Buttercup short. And I'm excited. I think I can get at least $30 for these, if not more.
Yeah, you will, for sure.
And I think shorts, I can't remember exactly what I paid, but I got them at Goodwill when I was in Houston. That was before I went into the hospital when I was just going down there for labs. I would stop by on the way home on the resale shops in Houston. But I think I paid probably about $5 for those. But they had just gone out. Like, she had just hung them up, and I walked right over there. I took them right off of that rack because I recognized that floral print. So that's a really good brand to be looking for, you guys. Lily. Is it Pulitzer or Lily?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because I have no idea what a buttercup short is. So
Me neither. I got nothing there.
On the bottom there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yes, Andy.
All right, why don't you go next, Andy?
All right. Also, I actually picked this up. I haven't done much thrifting at all. Like I said, I've been pretty busy, but I did actually stop by my local Goodwill on Monday when I dropped my packages off. I haven't been in there in quite a while, and I was like, I'm going to stop real quick. So anyway, I found this awesome, it's kind of like a garage shirt or whatever you want to call it, but it's awesome.
Yeah, it looks like a work shirt.
Yeah, it's like a work shirt. It's got the AC/DC actual tag on it, and it's got the great big AC/DC graphic on the back, in the chest patch. So I don't
Is that like an old school iron-on the back, or is it?
It's kind of I wish it was like embroidered or something like that, but it's kind of like it's like an iron-on. On the old '80s type T-shirts or whatever, but it's still just an awesome shirt. So
that thing is amazing. I want.
What are you gonna ask for it?
How cute would that look with
I don't know. I mean, it's and I think it's brand new because it's still got like a little one of them little tags. It's kind of like, there isn't a tag, but the string is still there. That like a hang tag would have been on. So I think it's brand new. It's pretty crisp. So size large. So I don't even know what I asked for it. Probably, I'm guessing in that $30 range probably is about where it'll be. I don't know how many are out there. I haven't comped it or anything like that, but
right.
You should probably definitely show it to Steve and Steph, knowing those two. So
yeah, actually it's a large, so it is probably close to Steve's size. So he's a little guy.
So
yeah, I wish it was my size, but
Right. Adam is plugging what I was going to plug at the end of the show. So thank you so much, Adam. He says Lauren only needs 32 more subscribers to get to 1K. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. So he linked her channel. Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Adam.
Say something in the chat again, Lauren, so that they can hover over your name and go sub. 32 subs. That's it. That's all she needs, you guys, to get to 1K. Let's get her there today.
Awesome.
Okay, Lauren, do you have something to share with us?
I have a couple things. So I got these really cute Zara sandals. They're kind of old school. I had another pair that looked almost the same that I got a couple months ago, and they sold right away for like $35. So I'm excited to list these because I think they're going to sell right away.
I would wear those like with everything. I'm getting so unmatchy-matchy the older I get.
And these, I pick these up all the time. I find them like literally every week. I find J. Crew shoes. I've sold the same shoe probably 30 times.
Oh my gosh.
So
I already know that ever seen a J. Crew shoe?
$5 as soon as I set them. They'll
never have.
It is a good brand, you guys.
Yeah, and I look at the women's shoes like all the time too, like in our area. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a J. Crew shoe.
There's tons of J. Crew around here. There's like a ton of the stores. I think that's why. And there's like lots of college kids. We have a really big college.
Yeah. See, I live in the middle of a cornfield, so like for me, it would be more like Justin boots and any kind of steel toe shoe.
Well.
Yeah, they sell. Actually, there's a Justin outlet, I think, relatively close to me. Like within an hour.
Yeah.
Very cool. And then I have this adorable Banana Republic skirt. I have to steam it. It's a little bit wrinkly.
Is it like, it looks like satin or polyester almost.
I would totally keep it for myself, but it's a size 2, and I'm not a size 2.
Yeah.
Even if I was, but but it's just adorable. Like, it would look so cute to wear to work. So
yeah, definitely. And comfortable too. Skirts are comfy.
I'll try to look for a stock photo of this since it's Banana Republic. Here's a little helpful tip. So a lot of the Banana Republic and Gap, and I'm looking for the tag right now so I can show you guys. But maybe it's not in here. They might have ripped it out.
What about along the side at the bottom?
Ah, here we go. So a lot of Banana Republic and Gap will have a style number. And if you Google it, you can find the original stock photo.
That is an excellent tip, Lauren.
Wow.
Yes. So you can see what it's supposed to look like on. And a lot of dresses, especially, you're kind of like, should I tie it in the front or the back or on the
Right,
side?
yeah, I know. That's
How it's
what
supposed to
too.
So just to show how cute this is, because I don't think it's going to show up on my mannequin, I'll try to look for a stock photo to add to my listing just so people can see.
Okay, so here's a question. I can't remember if we've talked about this before. Stock photo versus not stock photo. Obviously I'm not going to try on all my jeans, but do you do stock photos most of the time when you can?
I will use a stock photo on Poshmark if I have a new with tag item, and then I put my own pictures after it. But if I use stock photos other than that, I do it as my last photo. I do not use it as one of my first photos because I feel like it's false advertising.
Yeah, and it's nice to have that piece of clothing displayed on a real body so that people can see how it looks on your body.
Yeah.
Right.
And then my last piece, I just grabbed a whole bunch of stuff from my listing table before we sat down. My last piece is a freebie from one of my friends. It's a really cute, just like little
free inventory.
And I think it's Target. Yeah, it's Target. But it'll probably sell for $15.
Yes, because people identify with that brand because it's so affordable.
And maybe I'll keep it for myself because it's kind of cute.
Yeah, I love it. I love those colors together. Is that navy blue?
Yes, it's navy blue and pink.
Oh, I love it.
So it's cute.
So I love it.
I feel like a ton of my halter stuff sells really quickly.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Lauren, on those J. Crew shoes, what's about an average sale price for a pair of used J. Crew shoes?
it honestly depends.
It just depends on what the shoe.
Full leather. But for some reason, this style, like this wedge style, just does really well for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's essentially like a $30 shoe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But these new probably were over $100.
Right. Okay.
And you can tell from the bottoms, like I haven't cleaned them up too much yet. But if I just
How would you clean that type of material?
I will sandpaper it.
Sandpaper. That's a good.
It'll come right off. But you can tell the heel. The heel's like brand new. I think they wore these once, and the inside is like super clean.
What do you call that? A rope wedge or something?
Yeah, it's definitely a wedge.
I'll list it as a wedge.
Not.
So
What kind of material
size
do you
too.
call that
It's a size
on the
11.
bottom?
So this is a really good size to sell. And for some reason, must be the tall people in Minnesota, I find wedges all the time in really big sizes, like really big women's sizes. And they just
Like they want to be taller than they're already tall. They want to be taller.
I think so. Well, we have lots of sports players and they all marry models or ex-models. So I think that all the models go buy these shoes and donate them. Because most of my shopping I do in really rich areas where these people live.
Okay.
So I go to a lot of the rubbish sales and stuff around there.
Okay.
But I really think that's why I get so many large-footed women's shoes.
That is so funny. So listen, Lauren, tell me what that material is on the bottom and on the side. I'm drawing a blank. Is it like, looks like some kind of like jute or like,
I think it's just like braided rams, but I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So let me see if I can. Yeah, it's rubber and jute.
Jute. I thought it looked like jute.
And these are lined with leather, but the outside is canvas.
Oh, wow. That's nice.
So,
That's good quality.
mm-hmm. J. Crew shoes are really good quality. If you can find J. Crew flats, they sell really well too. Like
Also, J. Crew J. Crew jewelry sells really well too. Okay, Dwayne, what you got?
Well, most of the stuff that I put on Poshmark is jeans right now because and shirts, but I've been doing more jeans lately just because they're easier to take pictures of and everything. So, oops, don't know, pulling my ears out here. So mine, these are Adriano Goldschmied AG jeans. They're the Jesse. It's the cut or the style, I guess.
Poshmark jeans.
Yeah, they seem to do pretty good, and they sell for about, I don't know, about 25 to 30 on eBay. So they'll probably sell 35-ish around on Posh for me. So I just make sure that they don't have a lot of wear on the on the cuffs, and that everything works. So.
Speaking of wear on the cuffs, I have a pair of jeans. I forget the brand right now. I'll have to bust them out tonight and take a picture and put them in the group. But they are literally just like all holes. They're this crazy mustard orange color. And I got them for $1. And I thought somebody is going to have to. People dig that. Like I have been noticing at the stores, they're selling jeans with all kinds of holes in them. I'm like, what in the world is going on? Who wants to buy a jeans? I'm so old school with a bunch of holes in them. But people are paying for these things, you guys.
Right. And the hard part for me right now is to find is determining whether those holes are man-made or manufacturer-made. Because that's really, it makes a difference. Because I get distressed jeans all the time from the factory or whatever you want to call it. But then you'll see something that's just completely shitty trashed. And it's like, whoa.
On a lot of on the inside of a lot of Lucky jeans, there's actually a tag in there that says that sometimes the style of these jeans may actually have distressing or there's actually like a disclaimer tag inside.
Here's how you tell to the naked eye. Like these jeans, I just picked these up. I'm hiding the tag because I don't want Minnesota people to see where I got them from. But okay, these are like literally brand new. Literally brand new. They probably were never worn, but they're distressed jeans. They're from the Buckle.
Right.
But you'll know your distressed jeans or factory distressed if you actually can't see through the holes.
Oh.
No factory distressed jeans, unless it's some super expensive brand from Nordstrom or something, will ever have the holes completely through, at least if they're women's. Unless they're worn that way.
Makes sense.
Okay, I got another item. So plus size clothing, you guys, does good. And I got these Lucky brand jeans.
Ooh.
I got them for $1 too. I got their 24W. And they are like brand new. They're in really good condition. So I'm thinking at least 35 or 40 on these. What do you think, Lauren?
What's the style of them? Fit?
I love Lucky brand, how they have this stuff in there like that.
Usually it'll say on the tag.
Emma Straight.
Those will probably sell for like 40, 45.
Really?
Thanks.
What's the size?
24W.
Probably closer to 40 or 35 then, because that's really skinny. That's like a size 0. So.
No, like 24, not 24-inch waist, 24.
Wide,
right?
plus size.
Yeah, plus size 24s.
Or plus size.
I would put them on eBay then.
Okay.
I do a lot better with plus size on eBay than I do on Poshmark.
Okay, then I just have 2 more, and then we'll hit everybody else's real quick. I picked this one up. It's called, and I'm probably going to chop this up, but Marimekko for Target. And what drawed me to it is the print. You guys know I love the crazy floral, and I'm just drawn to fabric. And
colors.
Yeah, definitely. It's an extra large.
Is that boho or what is that? What they call
and
it
I think it's new because it has this on it. So I don't even think anybody ever wore it. It's just like a little shift dress, just a simple little floral shift dress. And it's got 2 little pockets on the front. How cute is that?
That's really cute.
Isn't that cute? It like reminds me of something from the 60s.
Target collaborations sell really good for me on Poshmark.
Okay, good. That's good to know.
So
And then
I would put it on there because they're always limited amounts, so people can't buy them always when they want to get them. So they'll go back and buy them later.
that's a great tip. Thank you so much. I picked up a dress. I always like to list the one-piece items because they're easier. And this one is, again, the fabric got my attention.
Cute.
Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. I wish it was my size. It's a size 6, and the brand is Millie Collins. Millie, let me see if I can. I looked it up, and they sell for pretty decent money. So.
Oh yeah.
And it's really cute. Like the bottom part, the bottom portion of it's kind of like a little bit puffy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm excited. So these are my 4 items I'm gonna get on Posh, you guys, this week. Because I've talked about them, and now I'm committed, and you guys are gonna have to hold me accountable.
All right.
All right, Andy, what else you got? Let's see your other items.
Okay, so I picked these. Actually, it's probably been 3-4 weeks. Probably about 3 weeks since I've been in my local thrift, wherever. Like I said, I haven't been getting in there. Anyway, I seen these here a while ago, but they were $10. So I wasn't going to pay $10 for these, but they're a pair of Born boots. They're like really nice, big, leather boots. Like I don't normally pick up Born stuff, because like in shoes, there's a million of them and they're really not worth a whole lot. But I figured, being a, like a boot, you know what I'm saying? These are really nice. They got like nice little buckles. They're zippered, and they're actually a pretty decent size too. I think they're like a 10.
Yeah.
But they're that nice leather. So I think I'm gonna have to keep these away from the wife.
Yeah, you better. That's what I was thinking.
I know, like in boots, she's usually like up a size, and I've been picking up like so many more shoes lately, and I've been getting a lot of women's shoes because I just don't find like a lot of guys' shoes. So it seems like she's always like sneaking down here. And it's like, hey, what size are those? Hey, what size are those?
That's so funny.
Always stealing my inventory, and I'm like, wait a minute.
I know Candace will do that with Lonnie too.
Yeah. So, but anyway, those are the color this week was blue at my local Goodwill. So I ended up getting them for half price. So that was I thought $5 was a really, really good price for those boots.
Yeah,
so,
that's a killer price.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know what those will go for, but I'm assuming them are probably $45, $50 boots. I'm assuming maybe a little more.
Yeah.
And then I picked these up. I didn't even know that Patagonia. These are Patagonia little tennis shoes.
I didn't know Patagonia made tennis shoes.
I didn't know they made them either. I actually was like going. I just happened to see that they were Patagonias, and I'm like going, they still got the tags on, but they were $4.88. So I was like going, I can't leave these there for $5. So
I like the colors.
Patagonia, everything sells. So
You
For
clean
sure.
those up. You can probably
I'm gonna
for them.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean them up. They need just a little bit. I mean, they're actually in not bad shape, but I think I'm gonna pull the laces out and I'm gonna run them through the washer. I got a pair of Solomon shoes up there, kind of like outdoor shoes that I need to kind of clean up, and then I also picked up a pair of Merrell waterproof sandals. So
nice.
I got those. Yeah, I mean this time I want to just kind of clean them up. I mean they're in pretty good shape, but I mean, especially since they're waterproof, I mean, I'll just throw them in the washer or, take them outside, take the hose to them. So.
Hey, I have a bolo. I'm wearing it right now. So if you guys watch,
you're not going to take it off, are you?
These sandals. Oh my God. If you
Sanuk. Yes.
They sell so fast. I got these at Nordstrom Rack for $20.
That's where my friend told me to go buy some.
But whenever I pick these up at Goodwill or something, I sell them like the next day after I list them, and I'll usually get at least $20 for them when they're used.
$20.
So my friend had the cutest pair, Lauren. They were like flip flops, but then it had like some fabric that wrapped around her ankle, and I was like, oh my gosh, where did you get those shoes? I have to have a pair.
I've seen
Nordstrom.
That style sells really good. I actually just found some.
You said she had to go watch a YouTube video to see how to tie them.
There's a couple on Poshmark if you want to buy yourself a pair.
Are they priced pretty reasonably? Maybe I'll make an offer.
Yeah, like $30. You can probably get them for $20 though, if you pick the right person to make an offer to.
Right? Maybe I will. Because trust me, I'll save more money buying online than I will go into the store.
But I just love these sandals because I can go outside and do like yard work and gardening, and my feet don't hurt at all. Standing in them for hours outside, they're amazing.
Wow.
Dwayne, do you have some more items?
Yeah.
Or were you...
Yeah, I got a couple more. All right, so this one, just obviously this is why it caught my eye. As I was walking down, it's a Robert Graham, but it's their lower line. It's the lower line of Robert Graham, the RG brand. But I thought just the pattern's going to make it sell. See what I pay for it, $4. So I paid $4 for it.
I don't think I know about the RNG brand.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a lower.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the they have the Robert Graham, you know, that has the embroidered signatures and stuff like that, and then this is the their slightly lower brand. It's not really a lower brand, but it just doesn't sell for as
It'd be
much.
essentially like the Lauren, the Ralph Lauren.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Like
So
table.
yeah, it's you know, it's got all the red paisley and everything. So I just bought it for looks alone, and then I realized it was a Robert Graham as well. So I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that'll be good.
Awesome.
So, and then I have one more pair of jeans I'll show. I got a whole crap load, but I'll just show these ones. So, this is another good seller, especially on Poshmark, and that's Diesel. I got these for $4 as well. But these are the Diesels. They have the this is the big stretch, and it's a female version. The male Diesels actually do better, but I still should be able to get about, I'm thinking 30 on these, 30, 35.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, they're really in great shape. Sometimes I'll find Diesels and they just wear them until they fall off, but these ones are in really good shape still. And it's the Loki is the style for them on this one. So
That's good to know, because it seems like I've seen that brand. Like, you guys, garage sale season is here. And I'm all about the clothes right now because I can get them for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, and the thing to look for is the little Diesel in the pocket.
Yep.
Because a lot of them you can't really tell by looking at it unless you know what you're looking for. This one actually has a little hard tag here, but a lot of them don't.
Fancy.
But that they always have that Diesel in the coin pocket there.
Okay, that's good to know. To look for.
I'm seeing if I have anything else to show you guys. I'll let you keep talking for a minute and look. Or anything I want to show.
Okay.
What was the cotton brand I recommended? I'm reading. Sorry,
Please.
the Dwayne. Curious why you said you like rayon shirts yesterday. Aren't they hot? And what was the cotton brand you recommended? Yes, rayon shirts are a little warmer than other ones, but for me, I wear them very loose, so they're very light. And the brand that I recommended is Tory Richard. 1 second, I'll grab one.
Yeah.
And
I
as
have
long
one more I can show.
as I did.
I'm killing the garage sale sticker off of it. I picked these up this weekend, but how adorable are these?
Oh my
So
god,
adorable.
I love those.
And they're in perfect shape. The heels are in perfect shape.
Is that mohair stuff, that fabric? Or
I think these are actual calf hair. They're Steve Madden. Let me look.
yeah, I bet they are. They look like they are.
Yeah, they are calf hair. But they're so cute. Like, how adorable is that? I think that these will probably sell as soon as I list them.
What are you going to list them?
That would hurt my feet, I think.
All my Steve Maddens I usually list around $40 to $45.
Really? I
Used-
wouldn't think so.
used ones?
No.
See, I've always heard that like Steve Madden doesn't. It's kind of like almost like a Born. There's like a million of them, and they're not. They don't
Poshmark,
sell
for
them.
some reason, they have a following, and I try to pick up older ones. Like, I can tell just by looking at this that this is an older style, because the older stuff has a following.
Okay, I'm totally writing this down.
Okay, I got to ask you then, because I got these.
And this is a size 9, so it's like an excellent size too. So that's why I know it'll flip fast.
Since I got these in a storage unit, and they still do have the tag on it. Okay, oops. And they are a Steve Madden. And they still have the tag under it from Nordstrom Rack of $99.97.
Are they
So-
Steven by Steve Madden or just regular Steve Madden?
They're Steven by Steve Madden.
Yeah, that's the designer line.
Is that good or bad?
Good, more expensive.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I said, I know zero about especially Steve Madden shoes. So
the Stevens are actually better to get.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I've seen like where they have like Madden Girl also, so I would assume that's like
if you ever find the Freebird too, those sell really well.
Does Freebird clothing sell well?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I have a clothing haul I'm going to be doing here in a couple of days, and I got a Freebird item for $1 today.
Nice.
Nice.
So what
I'm looking up comps. I was trying to look for something that like you had there.
Uh-huh.
Like
I said, it still has the tag that's saying it's $100, but
yeah,
obviously that's at Nordstrom Rack, so
yeah.
For sure, list those on Poshmark and leave the tag on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I gotta get them cleaned up. I gotta get a. What do you call it? A
lint roller?
No, what do you call it? What's
suede brush?
Yeah, suede brush. Because it's got a little scuffing and stuff. I just need to clean it up.
You know what?
The lowest you'll probably get $30 for those, but I think that you could get $55.
Nice.
You're
okay.
55 for sure.
Especially if you leave the tag on it.
Yeah, leave the tag on it. Just
yeah, I will.
Up the soles.
I wasn't sure if I should or shouldn't. I was like, man, do I leave the tag on it? So I'm glad I asked before I did. So anyway, that's the Tory Richard.
Yeah.
Is the brand. Adam. They're really lightweight and they're cotton lawn, which is like kind of like a Pima cotton. It's very soft. So there, and I got this beautiful shirt from my friend Tonya. So
awesome.
But yeah, it's a nice cotton shirt and it's pretty. It holds up a lot better than silk. So
yeah. And I was gonna say real quick, you guys, like with my leather shoes, what I like to do, you can buy them. You can buy one at Paylist. You can even buy them at Walmart in the shoe section. It's just those little bitty. I think they're only like a couple dollars. It's been a while since I bought one, but you just pull it out of the little box, and then it's good for all kinds of leather. You know, black leather, brown leather, and it just gives your shoes a nice little shine to them.
Oh, I have one of those right here.
Oh, you do?
Cute.
Was it like a leather conditioner or?
I should know. I haven't bought one in a while, but I used to use them all the time. But I'm just now really getting back into hard goods a whole lot.
I think this is what you're talking about.
Let's see.
The Express Shines.
What it looks like of it.
What?
Like what? Is it just a package?
Yeah, this is a package, and you just open it up, and it looks like wet wipes.
Oh, cool.
The one
it's an Express Shine. It's a quick one.
Okay, the one I'm talking about is like, gosh, maybe they don't make them anymore. I don't know. It's like a little case, like a little plastic case, and you pull it out, and it's got a little sponge on the bottom. And eventually, it's going to dry out, but it's good for a little while. And you just take the sponge and you go. I'll post a picture of it in our Poshmark group.
They make it though. It's probably just another way to get the same kind of thing. It's a cleaner, shiner thing.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to invite everybody to come over and join our Facebook group. It's called Poshmark Talk on Facebook, and if you'd like to come over and join us, the link is in the description box down below. And the link to everybody's channel is also in the description box down below, except for Dwayne, because I didn't know he was coming, but I'll link his channel right after the show.
No worries.
Everybody, please go subscribe to everybody on the panel. I would really appreciate it, especially Lauren, so we can get her to 1K. And Andy, I did not forget about you. Congratulations on 2K. That's very exciting.
Yeah. I'm going to do a giveaway because I didn't do one at 1,000. Yeah, so once everything gets all settled out, like I haven't even done a sales update video, I think now in like the last 3 weeks. So, but yeah, I'll do a sales, or I'm gonna do a giveaway of some sort. So yeah, you guys make sure you subscribe, and then we'll do a live show, and we'll give away something and what have you. I already got an idea what my question's gonna be. I know it'll be a 2-part question and what have you. So
yeah,
I'm gonna make people work for it a little bit,
right?
You know? Because then we'll have to put some sort of punishment on Lonnie, because he always he's got to wait like 5 minutes before he can answer or something.
Yeah, right. Because like I'll ask you the first one to answer it.
So there was a question by Kathleen Riggs. Dwayne, I have never seen those wipes either. Do you know if they are good on purses? And it says right here on the thing, use on any smooth leather surface and they show a purse. So I'm guessing it would be just fine for a purse. It's just basically I don't even know. It's like a leather.
Be careful.
What's that?
So like I have a purse back here, and some of you that met me in person know that this used to be one of my personal purses because you saw me carrying it. This is one that I have to clean because I'm gonna sell it. It's a Prada.
Oh, it's nice, Lauren. I love it.
Buttery, like lamb leather.
Oh,
Be really careful about the leather cleaner that you use to clean things.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Because it will get
rid
rid
of this one also
the only
said
thing I
smooth
touch
leather
with this
stuff.
is leather honey. That's,
leather honey?
Wow.
and
I've
I will
never
do
heard of
the
leather
cleaner
honey.
and then the conditioner after, and it's like a 5-day process because you have to let it dry out between.
Wow.
Otherwise, it'll get discolored.
Wow.
Pro
Yeah,
tip.
this is what I use. I use it's Doc Martens. They call it Wonder Balsam, and it's kind of like the same thing. It's kind of like in a little tin. It's got a sponge, and then it's got like I think it's like a beeswax and some other sort of stuff, but it's
lanolin or something.
Yeah, it's really, really good for. It's all natural stuff. It's it works really good for leather. I even put this on baseball gloves. So like when I sell my baseball gloves, it really, and just kind of go over and it softens up baseball gloves and stuff like that. So this stuff here works pretty good.
Leather lotion, huh?
Yeah.
If the audience ever picks up fry boots,
Mhm.
especially like the vintage ones, that Doc Martens balm works amazing on fry boots.
Yeah.
To clean them up. They look brand new. They look just incredible.
Yeah, I actually watched some YouTube videos and stuff on that because I believe it was like Tino, the Soul Advisor, was talking about like he highly recommends it. And if anyone knows about shoes, it's Tino.
Definitely.
And so I started watching some videos on it, and I was watching people, use it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how well that works. On like restoring old Doc Martens and that sort of stuff. But yeah,
Does he use that same brand, Leather Honey? Doc Martens, or what is it, Lauren? What's it called?
I use Leather Honey. If you just look it up on Amazon, I don't have an affiliate link or anything. But if
Is
you
that
look
what
it up on
Tino
Amazon,
says he uses, Leather Honey, or is there a certain brand?
Yeah, Tino uses that too. But there's
Actually, I'll see him this weekend. I'll ask him.
but the leather honey, is that the one you got to let set for 5 days?
I usually clean it and then I let the leather completely dry.
Okay.
The conditioner after, and then I let that completely dry. So like I usually leave it for 48 hours between each thing, just to make sure that I'm not going to get any spots, and then it will look perfect when I'm done.
Gotcha.
Awesome.
It's a process, but it's worth it when your item looks amazing after.
Right.
So
I don't really do it for purses. Like I don't care that much about shoes. I'm not going to spend that much time. I don't pick up shoes that are that worn. So.
all right. I wanted to say hi to Hots Pickers. Ronnie's in the house.
Nice.
Oh, Ronnie pop in.
Hey, Ronnie, do you use Leather Honey? Are you still in here?
Yeah, are you still here? So Karen's at the beach says Lauren is up to $9.79. Let's go subscribe, people.
That's a great idea. Princess Casserole says do a video on it, Lauren. So find a purse that you need to clean and do one.
This one.
That's a good idea, Carla.
There you go.
I haven't been here enough days to do it, but you can see like this was my favorite purse for a year, and now I'm gonna sell it. But I actually wear this one to reseller rally. That's how it got so dirty because I kept setting it on the floor. But you can see like the edges, how the leather gets dirty. When I clean that, that'll all come off.
So what
And it's mostly
leather
color
cleaner do you use?
The Leather Honey on this. I'll use
So the leather
cleaner.
honey is the cleaner?
Yep, I will use the cleaner, and then they make a conditioner too, and then I'll condition.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Could you maybe post an affiliate link in our group?
I don't have an affiliate link, but I'll just link to it.
Looks like Adam just posted a link here in the side chat.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you, Adam. He is so helpful. Thank you so much, Adam.
Yeah,
You're an awesome moderator. If you guys don't have Adam as a moderator on your channel, you need to add him.
For sure.
Great.
Oh, thanks, Anessa. But yes, this purse, like from far away, you can't see the markings, but any girls who are in here listening, if you have dark jeans, you know you get color transfers on any of your light purses, but this will pull all of that out.
And you know what? That's starting to happen in my new car because now it's like I have like cream colored leather seats, and some of my jean marks I'm noticing, like it's wearing off. And I don't know, can I use Leather Honey? Should I use Leather Honey?
Absolutely.
Okay, I need to get some leather honey, you guys.
The cleaner though, the cleaner is what gets that color transfer off.
Okay.
And then condition it after. You could probably just use regular car conditioner after you clean it. I would think that'd be fine.
Yeah, I should probably do it like how often? Maybe once a month, just to keep it in check so it doesn't get out of control. I really don't have to worry about that a whole lot during the summertime, though. I guess really, because I'm not wearing too many jeans in the summer.
I had that happen in my old car, not this one. This one I got black seats. But because I'm short, I'd slide across the seat when I'd hop up like into my truck.
You're not that short.
The side of the seat closest to the door was like blue. Just the edge for me sliding across it to like hop in.
No, it gets hot here in Texas, so having black leather would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I'm excited about having.
There's also a question from Jill, and I'm not even going to try to say that last name. How about patent leather, Lauren?
Patent leather?
The honey look on that?
A whole different story. I usually just pay someone to do it for me because it scares me. If you do it wrong, if you pick the wrong thing, wrong kind of leather, whatever, you can screw up a whole shoe or a whole bag. So I usually just pay a cobbler. And the only thing, I don't ever pick up patent leather bags, but shoes I do.
Yeah.
And I pay someone to do that.
Yep.
If it needs it.
Makes sense.
Okay, you and Brian the Oakbrook Picker are the only people I know that have cobblers.
I know, right?
What did you say?
Laura was talking about paying a cobbler, and I was talking with Brian the Oakbrook Picker.
A cobbler, yes.
A cobbler, and he's like, "Oh, yeah." We actually, while we were together, we'd found a pair of, I think it was a pair of Allen Edmonds shoes or something, and I didn't want them because they were a little beat for me. And he's like, well, I'm going to take him. I'm like, okay, yeah, go ahead and take him. And he's like, well, I'm just going to take him to my cobbler. And I'm like, oh, do you have a cobbler? And he goes, oh yeah. He goes,
I have a cobbler.
Yeah.
I have a cobbler.
Okay,
Really?
I actually have more than one.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Andy. I
guess
think
I look at
a
it.
cobbler would go completely broke in Utah.
Yeah, I've actually taken a purse there for repair, and they fixed it and everything. It was awesome.
Wow.
And they do shoes and all kinds of things. So we should probably wrap this up. It's getting a little lengthy. So
yeah, we've been hanging
next time,
we've been hanging for quite a while.
Right. So the next show
I had a lot of questions.
Yeah, the next show will be on Dwayne's channel, Mothership Products, and June is a really long month. We have, 5 weekends, it looks like. So I don't know, we might do another show in June again, you guys. We'll get together and talk about it. And to find out for sure when we are going to do another show, be sure and join our Facebook group. It's called Poshmark Talk. And let's see. So I want to remind everybody to go subscribe to Andy and Lauren and Dwayne. And then congrats again to Andy for 2K subs. And be looking for a contest from him because he's going to do one, you guys.
Yep.
And I think that's it. Anyone else have anything they want to plug?
I will make more videos soon.
Yes, we need
another
honey video from you, Lauren.
I plan to do that when I clean the Prada purse. And then I have a big haul, actually, that I'm going to be sharing. I said this on the Reseller 6-pack, too.
You should do
when you do your... huge. Like, it's going to take me an hour to get through everything.
Hey, when you do your Prada purse, you should do a thing on how to spot fake Prada.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Because I actually bought one, and now I'm totally scared to death. I mean, I kind of know just a little bit of what to look for.
Send me pictures. I'll tell you if it's real.
Well, this was pre-Lauren. Okay, so.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining us, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye.
See you guys.